Hello and welcome back. I'm Bebo Joe and this is Transport Fever to Rail to 1 billion. Today we have a lot to do. I'm going to define what the 1 billion actually means because I haven't done that before. Plus 2 cities to connect, plus a lot of trains to buy, plus some distribution, maybe? Now this is one of my favorite steam trains, but that's not why we're here today. We are here because this city, Craven Arms, is going to be our capital, for sure. With that said, we're going to plop down our headquarters somewhere. Honestly, I think right here in the middle maybe not be a terrible place for it. It's a little weird, but I think it's fine. I did let the game run just for a little while. No, I don't actually want to remove anything. Can you move this out of the way, please? Thank you. M&N. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. Wasn't sure what the key shortcut is anymore, but this is fine. Yeah, put it somewhere here where it's visible from yeah, there we go. Is it looking the wrong way? No, that's fine. Yeah, no. I want it visible from the rail tracks as well. And then defining what a billion means. When this value hits 1 billion, we did it. Nothing else. I don't want to look at the profit or all the other stuff. That's just going to take a lot longer. This just means the more material we throw at it, the more cash we have in the bank, the more we're worth. Cool. Now, what are we connecting? Well, everything is kind of working. I'm really wanting to hook up this steel mill, but I didn't find a path where I can bring in coal from one side and iron ore from the other side. So that doesn't work because it's a 2-to-2 ratio here. So I definitely don't want to go overboard, but maybe at some point I'll find one. So there's a lot of coal here, and there's a lot of iron here, and there's obviously stuff closer, and that is nice. It's just, nothing is really a natural path. I could totally make this one swing around, and that's fine. It's just not really ideal. So we're going to leave this steel mill alone for right now, because we have the tool factory over here. We have a sawmill. We have another forest up here that we can use, plus we have Whitehill, which does not currently receive any tools, which should be delivered to Dunstable at some point. We can also deliver them to Craven Arms, honestly. I think this one... Oh no, actually it's not in range yet. We can change that by just adding a building here, which we should probably just do. Can you connect? Yes, you can. You can't, but you can. I think if we do that, we are, yeah, now we're in catchment radius, so we could drop off tools here and then pick them up from Craven Arms branch and bring them to wherever we need to bring them. And actually, I like that better than anything else I was thinking of before. But we're going to connect Craven Arms to Wivy, and then Wivy will get a quick line to Blandford Forum, and then from Blandford Forum, we have to just figure out where we want to go next. Probably Fording Bridge. And that one already 126. Yeah, that size makes me already think we can connect our large city hop to there. Actually, what we're going to do is connect to Wibblecomb. Wibblecomb will get a direct city connection, so that's going to be our inner city from Craven Arms to Wibblecomb. And then Fording Bridge will be our next... Will it? Henley-on-Thames maybe will be the next major city connection, and then we're going to have just a regional connection from Wibblecomb to Blandfold to Crediton, and then probably another one from Henley, Fording Bridge, maybe also Crediton, and then we just use Henley-on-Thames as another large city connection. How are we going to connect to Settle? I don't know yet. Probably another connection from Henley-on-Thames, but that is for down the road, because we're going here to Blandford Forum, because Blandford also requires tools, and then it requires bricks. That's a nice thing. We have bricks up here, we have some quarry up here. We could set this up to actually supply that or support that, and that is fine. The first thing that I want to do is speed this up. Especially when I build, I prefer running at a little higher speed. We have some money, but really not that much. Actually, you can stay where you are. That's not what I want to build at all. I want to be. Okay, I wanted to make sure that this outside track is actually real track, and that's what I wanted. Because we need another passenger platform. So let's start with that. I don't want to go on the outside right away, because this track I am hoping it's just going, or the middle track, I'm hoping it's just going to act as a through lane. And we're just building tracks around it. So build our inner city connection out here. Miscellaneous, obvious. We want a little bit of roof availability. There's some really pretty mods that I may or may not set up at some point. Get some underneath nonsense here. That is nice, and actually I want to use this. I know this is a rail challenge, but I feel like because we are building rail the way we are, we have cut off the city from expanding to this side, but we have a large central station, which I don't want to go to waste. So we're gonna build this out just a little more. So let's add some tracks on this side. This will be more for cargo, I think. Just to make sure, I don't want to change it anymore later on, so let's just add a little more passenger or a little more track there. Then we add the cargo station right here. We can extend that later on if we really have to, and then I would like to add another large passenger building on this side. Wonderful. And with that, I will add a road. This is the first one we built, but it will be fine. Make it medium one, player ownership, no. And just go, sure, that looks perfect. Right there, maybe, since we don't have, sure, since we don't have our own trucks running on here, I'm not worried about the availability or the blockability of these tracks too much. This is a high traffic area, so it may be a good idea to put a bridge there. Also, I'm going to change all of that, so maybe let's not build on that side. Maybe on this side. Nope, I don't actually want to destroy any buildings. So small. Anyone? Yes. Small works on this side. All I want to do is give the city a way. Too much slope. The city a way to start expanding on this side. I know that I don't necessarily need this connection that I'm adding right now, but I generally like to add that, and right now I have some money, so let's do it the right way. Let's make this a little bigger, have you come out straight, slightly uphill. You just don't want to add the bridge that I want you to add. That one. Why can't you do this one right away? Just 90,000, yes please. That looks fine. We are connected now, and now that side of the city can go over to this side of the new part of the city. And please, city, build however you want to build there. I don't really care what you do. Get rid of this because we no longer need it, and that is a good start. Next thing, we have to connect this line to the thing with the W. Yes. Let's make this nice. It can't stay a crossover, but I will connect that one first and just connect all the other ones with it. It will make sense when I actually get there. You're fine here. You are a really sharp angle, so I don't really want to mess with you. However, you probably have to connect to the next one over. Maybe you even like that better. Rail, yes, in here. Okay. This one will be one of the... Yeah, it's pretty much what it was before. Yeah, this one will still be our passenger connection that we had just a couple days ago. If we keep this straight for a little bit... No, actually I don't want to. Don't keep it straight for a little bit. We're fine. Get it all the way out there. Yep, that works. This one will... Nope, wrong. This one will be our international connection, or the inner city connection. And that, do I want it on the outside of the track? How did I just manage to connect you to the completely wrong track? I knew exactly what I was trying to connect to, but I did it well bad. Very well bad. Can I? Yes, I can lower you just a little bit. That's fine. That's fine right there. Connect you here. Connect you here. We're going to double track this because everything else is just going to cause too much pain. Get you... Oh, this is working. Get you connected in there. We can make this a double slip, so I don't forget, I'll do that right now. Then this one, as we talked about, is just going to be a through line for our cargo, but also for cargo that comes through the main line. And I don't actually mind not having all the track snap to each other here. I just want it to look busy. I don't need it to look clean necessarily, if that makes sense. So what are you doing here? You want to go... Part of you wants to go here, and part of you wants to go the other way. Is there actually a connection that I have there, or are we just coming in here and then we have to go back? I would think... Actually thinking about this, we may not even be using... No, we are. It's definitely going up and down. So, yeah, we are using that track, 100%. But we can do this probably a little nicer. I don't think this crossover can be right where it is right now. Let's fix that. Go back here. Good. Take you back just a notch. This will have to run at 120, but snap to that track, please. Really? Construction is possible. Stop fighting me. No. I mean, seriously. You come out here, cross over into the station. Very good. That looks elegant or whatever. You effectively just have to go here. And honestly, I don't mind this. This is crossing over high-speed passenger track, but it looks more realistic than the other nonsenses I built before. So yeah, let's just have you cross in there because there's going to be a crossing regardless of what I do. That's for sure. You can come here. You can stay pretty much where you were. Yeah, that's nice. I don't know if I like that big empty space there in the middle, but it should be fine for right now. There's the through track still. There is the end track on this side. That is fine. What we're missing now is no crossover for this guy. That would be great. I don't see a real problem with that. I want this to be busy, like a normal train station, just really, really busy. And right now it looks like you can get everywhere from everywhere. That is good. Not sure why this signal or this thing is still complaining about something, but we will figure that out. Now we're just going to double track this real quick. Nothing complicated here. I don't even... It looks like it snapped, so I'm not even going to worry about that too much. And then for now, just double track it right up to here. Okay, a little more. What I would like to do is cross in there and then cross into here. Ideally not this slow. We can't go much faster than 55 right now regardless. But maybe that's just worth adding a... What's this? Maybe that's just worth adding a third bridge that runs up to here, pretty much parallel, and then it just branches out into a little tunnel. Yeah, that's nice. So 90 is the max speed of the bridge at this point. I don't think we have a different bridge yet. I think 1900 is the first time we get a new bridge. So that should be good. This triangle gets a little elongated, and that is fine with me. And, yeah, you... Here's the thing. It also has to connect to the other side. Since this is just single track at this point, I think we will be okay doing it this way. We can change this down the road. I don't have any rule currently. Is there a signal? No, there can't be a signal. I don't have any rules in this current playthrough that won't allow me to redo track. Sometimes I have that. Oftentimes, it doesn't feel right for me because I like to go bigger. And usually if you have those restrictions, bigger is not really possible. So that's more a hindrance. But this looks good. Let's remind the game who's boss by putting some signals in. One-way signals specifically. One goes there, one goes there. That is nice. This one can go here. You have to go away. And then obviously some signals on top. Well, right here where it splits. Seems right. And then I want one that is not one way. Just going the opposite way for now until we double track this. Yes, that is good. And then signal this up. Don't be shy with the signals here. Just make sure you have enough. This is a pretty long tunnel, so we're gonna place them in the tunnel. Luckily, this is not Transport Fever 1, where you couldn't actually tell where your signals are. Here you can actually see something. which is very, very, very extremely helpful. Let's put one right in front of the tunnel, and then one just before you hop in there. This is definitely one-way track. I don't know. Yeah, that's probably fine to have it just there. This is also one-way track as far as I know. This is one-way track going through the station now. There's already one there. Okay, leave that there. This is also one-way track, but once this one moves, I don't want you to stop. This one looks fine. You can go the way you need to go. This one is a cargo train. There is a signal right there already. Yeah, and I don't want to block the rest of the junction, so that should be fine. This one comes out the tunnel. This one may benefit from another signal here. Our passenger trains are not that ridiculously long. So that should be good. And then I have to figure out how I'm going to get my cargo train over here, because I realized we're going to just drop off the tools here to get the tools to this Craven Arms branch, or main station, however you want to call that. Let's do that real quick. I don't really want to forget that. Cargo is here. I would like to keep you off the main track for as long, like, I guess I could run you parallel to the main track. You are blocking part of the other track now. That's not ideal. But again, it makes you look busier. If we run you here for as long as you can, would that work? I don't want to redo all of this. I don't want to remove the pass-through line here for sure. I could put another cargo line on the outside of the station here, but I'm assuming at some point this is going to be a lot longer and a lot more cargo stations, so don't really want to do that. Also realizing this building is not going to stay where it is. We're going to move it over to the left a little bit because we need another cargo track here. Simply because we will have more tools to deliver to Blandford. So, yeah. I would like this to look pretty, but I also don't want to go full kernel failure and just work on this junction for 19 minutes. I'm at almost 19 minutes, that's what I'm saying. So, yeah, this is a pretty sharp turn. That's okay. And you are essentially connecting into here. I do need you to be able to get onto this line, though. So that is really our showstopper. I don't want this to be too flimsy. Yes, there's an argument to be made to just have 2 through lines here right away and not worry about dropping off anything. Well, now I'm dropping off here. There's only one line that doesn't drop off here, and that can also go through that station. I don't think that's the right answer. Another answer, asymmetry. How do you feel about that? I'll show you what I mean. Take this one back. If I do that, oh, you let me build it there. I kind of like it. I'm a little hesitant because the tracks, even if I pull them back that far, won't help me because I need to get around this guy, really. So having the tracks stop right there should be fine. Give me the platform. Give me the tracks. Yes. Another bonus for playing Transport Fever 2 instead of 1. You can do this now. It's a thing. Put you there, put you there. I believe if I do this right, I may be able... Yes. Make this a terminal building. Nice. You can only do this in certain places. If I put it here, it will put a terminal across the whole length. But if you put it here, it only puts a terminal across the length of what's already next to it. Keep that in mind. Can I fit another full track here? I'm not even using that guy for anything. I don't think that's going to be a passenger line. I think here's what we're going to do. I don't like that it still gives me refunds. We're just going to make this a really long cargo station, and then connect the cargo building or the passenger building that we had there at the very end. I I don't think this will fit the way I want it to fit. Let's see, though. Let's build out this guy. Is this the start of our main line? It could be. It could be a very long train that gets a lot of goods carried out, but we have... So tools can go in boxcars, good, but the rest is oil, does not go in boxcars. Bricks, not go in boxcars. At least steel and bricks both. Well, there's machines. We could have machines and tools go out from here. Not sure if that's going to happen, but it's something that would like to think may happen eventually. Now we're just going to build this out a tiny bit, throw a... Would like to put this cargo building here. I really would. I can put this at the end. That's nice. That's a neat touch. But sorry, road. We're gonna have to redo you. I'm almost done. Almost done reconfiguring this this terminal. I just want it to look nice enough. That one looks good right there. And actually, it's gonna be a little weird, but I'm gonna plop the passenger building right in between. And then another cargo building. Why? It feels right. Because this is what it does, and it's a really big... It was a terminal at some point, but then it decided to grow and do other things, and now it looks this way. I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. Okay. For completeness sake, let's add 2 of these platforms here, just to make them the same width. Add one of these guys there, one of these guys here, and another couple passenger buildings right here just for an exit. That should be fine. Yeah, they're not going to be used for anything, but there's an underpass here so they can go out there. It's just for completeness. And then we need road again. Very nice. Cool. That's nice. Yes, that's good. This does not have a direct connection, but we can pretend there is one by just adding a little cul-de-sac right there. That should be good. Okay, now, was this worth it? Hard to tell. I'm probably gonna try to get you in there. Oh boy. I think... yeah, one thing that I have to do is take this piece of track away, otherwise it will fight me for what I want to do. But we're just going to use this outer track as our initial track to get in here. Yeah, that's what I thought. We can get enough traction in there if we do it like this. I don't love doing it this way, but obviously this works, and therefore we're going to do it this way. Yes, that's nice. This one swings out a little bit, but that's just how track works. Okay, yeah, we have everything connected the way I needed to. We have cargo station connection right there. We can get our tools in this area now. That is all wonderful. We don't need any signals on here, and it's nice and busy on this side already. That's a big bonus. Double switch? No, don't have to double slip that one. Okay, next order of business. Get a tool train that goes out to Whitehill. Yes, let's start with that. That can honestly be a really short one, and technically, yeah, I could still put them on that side. No, not what we're going to do. Get me, I know, train is fine. Get me a locomotive that can pull our cargo stuff for tools. Tools go in the boxcar. I really don't care which one. We're already using most of these, so let's just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sure. Give me a steam loco that can kind of work with this. Way too big. There is a mountain there, so I don't want to go too weak here, but that one is too big. 300 kilowatts, that is okay, but 64 is still too much. This one may be the right one for this job. Yeah, let's go with that. 1 million, sure. I want you to get a new line. Wasn't there a new... Oh, there's a new line button. That's what I was looking for. I would like you to go from Craven Arms down to Whitehill. You are just tool delivery. And at some point, you will be tool and machine delivery. Wait until full. Full load and minimum stop time, don't care, but wait forever. That's important. Now that you are complaining, this is... What do we do? Tool... White delivery. Yes. And what are you complaining about? Manage line. You look fine. Is it just the train that has a problem? You go on here. You can choose whichever side you want to go to. That should be fine. And then you just go right. What is your problem? You say, passenger stop can't be used as a cargo. Ha 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 ha. You are correct, mister. You are absolutely correct. I cannot argue with that. So, I'm not going to throw a cargo building in there simply because it just takes away buildings that we like. Let's, sure. Can't even put that thing there if I wanted to. Yep, get that one there. This one should make you a cargo station. Very good. We obviously still have to connect you. I could have done it on this side, but then as you can see, you're removing a lot of buildings. I would like to avoid that if I can. Get you in here. Thanks, autosave. Needed you. Small cargo building. Maybe just... I don't want to remove anything. Ideally, like, at all. Sure. That looks adequate. Miscellaneous, get me a quick footpath connection on this side, and then build a road there eventually, please. Get you connected to this guy, just come straight out of the tunnel. That should be good. And then tool, white delivery, manage line. Instead of White Hill, you are now going to White Hill tool. Cool. So, that was the first one. That only took us forever and a little longer, but I think it was worth it. Where's our train? The train is coming out here. We can just put a two-way signal right here, and then we should be able to see the train come out already. This road is no longer needed. Oh, the train already left, I think. Oops, we missed him. Life happens. We just gotta move on. You're still full, I like that, but Dunstable's on that side, is currently experiencing higher than normal, not higher than normal, just bigger line usage. There's a 50, that's not bad, but I think I'm just going to duplicate you once. Yes, please. Not enough money. Excuse me, I currently don't have any loans, so we have more than enough money. I don't know how much money I need, though. Click. Don't have enough money. That's scary. Do you make enough money to make this worth it? You are a fast train, and I want more trains on my network, so we're just going to go with yes. Manage vehicles. Haha, I knew I could afford it. Cool. Now we have two running. Your line frequency should be 100 now, and I think that is a pretty good number. Yeah, there's 100 frequency. Oh, sorry, line rate is 100. Frequency is 8 minutes. That should be okay. I did not expect you to be full right away, so that is fine. And this looks to be our tool delivery. Very good. And we have some tools already here. Nice. The first time you come out here, I would actually like you to go towards the end. Let's see if we can make this look a little bit prettier. Just a little bit. Doesn't have to be super pretty. This tiny building should be enough. No, you can't. Can't get anything in there. So what we're going to do instead is just remove the end and put an end cap on. I don't hate that, weirdly enough. I would like to put something there, but this is fine. Yep, just like an old engine shed. We could put some, what's it called? Some assets on here if we wanted to later on, but for right now, this looks fine. Yep, asymmetric train station. Woohoo! Okay, the next piece should be a little easier. We want to go to Wibblecomb without destroying too much of the passenger anythings. The best place to go is right here. I'm going to pause. 675. That's not bad. I think I can afford that. Go right there. Give me the passenger building. That will also be machines. We're not going to deliver tools here for a while, but at some point that is something I have to think about. But central, nice central location. I don't care where the building is on, honestly, right now. I would like this lined up with the road just a little bit. Right here should be fine. Give me... And we can configure the cargo station probably off to the side a little bit if we really want to down the road. Should I worry about that right now? If I do, the cargo station will simply go here and will cost a lot of money. The answer is no. Do not worry about the cargo station. Can we fit a passenger building on this side without destroying any buildings? Yes, excellent. Now just give me a nice tiny road and connect it to... Nope, again. Connect it to that building. Awesome, and now we have full town coverage. Great. On pause. Now all we have to do is make this not look completely terrible. We don't have money for that, makes sense. And get tracks laying. Where are tracks going? Right here. There's a tunnel mouth, and that's where we're trying to go. Not sure that we're going to need this, so we're just going to leave it sitting right where it is. Construction not possible. No, excuse you. That's what I thought. Yeah, let's get the terrain turned on so I can actually see what we're doing. Navigate water, that's not helping. Contours, yes. A little down, but I think overall we are going to be going a little bit up. Right? Let's see. Or is it almost flat? Yeah, this is almost flat. That's excellent. Just wanted to know where that arrow points. So we don't do anything unnecessary. So I think we will have to span across this or go up this little valley and then come up there. It is helpful to go straight line, but it's not always the best option scenic-wise and money-wise. So I think this is fine. Keep this nice and floaty. I like that little... Yeah, no, we're going to span this. I like it. We're not going to go through the mountain, though. We're just going to go... Well, not straight through the mountain. We're just going to go over here. 330,000. That was a little more expensive than what I wanted to pay, but I will be fine. Ideally, I would like to see a little tunnel or a little bridge. I guess we get 2 little bridges. Yes, that's nice. I don't know that we really need to go up here, though, so stay on the flat. No bridges. Well, we will be fine. 240,000. Please, someone. Someone talk to the bank manager. There we go. Now. Oh, it's actually going down here? Interesting. 355,000. There's a gully. You telling me that you can't get a little sneaky tunnel in there somewhere? This one looks like a little sneaky tunnel that we can just get in there pretty easy. Okay. Yeah. No, that's good. That tunnel is what I want. Pull this back just a tiny bit. Leave that tunnel where it is. I'm doing this so I can snake back into here. We're following the terrain. Respect the terrain as much as you can, but don't over-respect it either. This feels good. Feels good to me. I am not going to connect the second line right now simply because money is not growing on trees yet. We'll get there. I really like this bridge span. It feels very reasonable for what we're doing. And this connection is already there. Everything is really set up, so now we can set up our inner city line. New line from Craven Arms, thank you, capital, to Wibblecomb. Wibblecomb. Yeah, just say that 12 times fast. It'll be fine. Get this one. This is now a passenger, actually, Inner City Express. That's what it's going to be eventually later on when we're done with everything. And this is going to be Craven to Wivy. Easy enough. That line color is just fine. I don't care about that. Let's have a drink. Ah, yes. Could have waited, but couldn't. And then we need the fastest train available for our passenger cars. 80, 60, 80, 60. This one for right now will be our Inner City Express. 3 will be fine to begin. I don't know if that's going to be enough. 75, I believe, is the fastest train that we can run at this point. So that's what we're going to go with. 3 million. Can we afford that? Barely, but yes. There we go. pause the game so nothing spends money on something that I don't have money for, and get you on the Inner City Express. Cool. We're gonna follow that guy just for a little while. I do realize it's not the correct wagons on this one, but it's fine. I'll be fine. You'll be fine. You are going really far. Actually, I don't know. Are you gonna park here? Oh, I was hoping you would actually park there. What is your... Yeah, this is where I wanted you to go. I just wasn't sure if you're gonna go there. But that is good. So you're gonna do the long way first, and you're gonna lose a lot of money, and then you're gonna come back. Which also means we won't have money for another train. I would have liked to set up the next track out to Blandford Forum, but we can't afford that, and we can definitely not afford a tunnel through this to go to Crediton. So we're just gonna have to enjoy what we have here, and once we get out of the tunnel, I will show you what the rest of the track looks like. How's it going over here? Have you delivered anything yet? You have delivered some. Very good. How many... Hey, autosave. Was worried that you crashed there. This looks really good. Passenger, we are more than half full, which always means we make money, even on a passenger train. So that makes me a little excited. Where's our return? How fast do you go up here? 17. Yeah, we need some bigger trains here eventually. This aqueduct, yep, that's appropriate. But this is a pretty steep grade. There is our new train. No, it's not. This is the old train, but just speeding down here. Only 28 people on board. I would like you to be a little better spaced out, but that will happen eventually. After a while, we can put some money back in the company. Very nice. Where is my choo-choo train? I know it's not that one. If it's not that one, it means we already missed him. So let's find this guy. Where are you? You are in a station already? Wow. Just wow. That was way faster than I expected, but that's what you get for playing on triple speed. So I will let you enjoy this track. Well, not from here. Let's see, right there. Yeah. This track. Let's see. Go out of the way a little bit. Back to the top of the mountain, and then I am just saying my goodbyes right now because this was great. This was a pretty active, pretty involved episode that did exactly what I needed to do. We have more trains now, which is what we want, which is what everyone wants. And we have a pretty clear goal. We're gonna just expand more, and next time we will have to deliver some more tools, produce some more tools. We probably have to get the more lumber out of the mountains. That will be a little challenge, but I saw a little gully that will get us there. So yeah, we're on a pretty good path. I said I'm going to leave you with this. I really want to, but I also want to see if we gain any money or any value in our company. So let's look at that. Yes. Yeah, money's low. That's fine. Headquarters. Value right now, we're actually lower than what we were. But that probably has to do with the liabilities. Our debt is a little higher. So we essentially added 4 or 5 million. That could be worse. That'll be fine. You're already transporting 37 people. That is more than I expected on a point-to-point. We have 42 waiting here, so that is perfect. How much capacity do we have? 42. That tells me we can already add one more wagon to make this worth it. Finances, yes. Borrow. I don't know how much one wagon is currently worth. ICE, this guy, manage vehicle, edit vehicle, passenger, this guy. Thank you. 650,000. Ouchies. How are you doing? 32 going up the hill. That is nice. Are you gonna block each other? Yes, you are. No, you're not. Oh, actually, you are working out pretty nice. This is just a... Oh, 3 trains. Nice. A good shot. Good shot at the beginning. Sorry for the fast speed. I know I should have probably fixed that a little better, but it will be fine. Now it makes me think this one can probably take a signal at the end of it. Also, something that we can do. We don't have to do this right now. This looks like a pretty nice terminal. What we could do is extend this out to be multi-track for a little while. So the passenger never has to wait for anyone until he gets past the fuel depot. But for right now, that's fine. Look at that. It's a terminal. It just goes all the way out there. It's filled up. You will make some money. That makes me happy. You are just about to leave with 24 tools. Excellent. What is your rate? 25. 25 sounds right for this one. 41. Nope, your rate is wrong. Fix your rate. What we're gonna do is manage vehicle. This one, you have those cargo types. I think it's this one. At like 3, we're almost doubling you, really. Which at that point, we probably have to worry about 38. Yeah, it's pretty close. We probably have to worry about putting a bigger locomotive on there, but we're also almost in the 1900, which means we will get bigger locomotives anyways, and may as well just wait until we upgrade them. Cool. We're making money. Everything's going well. What else do you expect, right? So we're going to continue building. We'll see how it goes. We are in a much better place now, and you can see there's people waiting everywhere. Wow, 90. That's what happens when you don't have road connections anywhere. But this frequency going up also means a lot more people are trying to go out here now and come back from it. So life is good. Money's coming in. Our company's growing. Did our little headquarters grow up? Get bigger. I didn't mean grow up. Nope, still looks like a little rinky-dinky thing with whatever this is. F-tub. I like it. No, life is good. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you again next time. Bye.